Liam Vaughan, Flash Crash, a trading savant, a global manhunt, and the most mysterious market crash in history. Dive into the captivating world of a flash crash, a true account of the most mysterious market crash in history that took place on May 6, 2010. In just minutes, the financial markets plummeted drastically, only to recover miraculously seconds later. The investigation that ensued led to a quiet suburban neighborhood in London where Navinder Singh Sarao, a gifted but little-known trader, was believed to be the culprit behind the crash. Journey through the events that led to the discovery of Nav's unusual trading activities, the impact of technology on the financial market, and the ethical debate surrounding his actions.
The mysterious flash crash. In 2010, the global economy was floundering from the 2008 financial crisis. Against this backdrop emerged the flash crash, an event that caused a lightning-fast drop in the global financial market. On May 6 at 1:41 p.m. Central Standard Time, the S&P 500 index dropped 5% in 4 minutes and the Dow Jones Index fell more than ever before. Markets across the world went into panic mode, with some shares collapsing and others skyrocketing. Surprisingly, a few seconds of halted trading led the markets to recover, but the damage was done as investors, like an unemployed father who lost his small inheritance, suffered the consequences. The cause of the flash crash remained a mystery, leaving experts baffled. Unraveling the mystery trader. At the center of a mysterious investigation in the world of trading was Navinder Singh Sarao, a gifted yet relatively unknown figure. Born to working-class parents who had immigrated from Punjab, India, Nav demonstrated an extraordinary aptitude for mathematics at a young age. His fascination with trading began in college, where he studied computer science and math at Brunel University in the UK. Intrigued by a housemate's success in trading, Nav set out to establish himself in the field. His journey took him to Independent Derivatives Traders, IDT, a company that trained aspiring traders. In his job interview, Nav caught the attention of IDT's founders, the Rossi brothers, with his exceptional mental arithmetic skills. Although somewhat socially awkward, he was hired and he went on to distinguish himself as a significant asset to IDT with his incredible ability to trade futures contracts, primarily focusing on the S&P 500 E-mini. Navinder Singh Sarao was able to sustain his remarkable success by isolating himself from the overwhelming machismo environment of the trading floor. Unassuming, he was equipped with simple ear defenders and a solitary desk, remaining focused on his work while blocking out distractions. In this way, Nav managed to transform his inborn expertise into substantial wealth. And so, this unpretentious 35-year-old living with his parents in Hounslow, a peaceful suburb of London, rose to become the elusive figure at the center of the investigation. The astounding combination of Nav's innate mathematical talents, determination to excel at trading, and ability to concentrate effectively would carry him to unexpected heights in the financial world. Outsmarted by high-frequency trading. Nav, a skilled and peculiar trader, made impressive profits in the futures market. However, the rise of high-frequency trading leveraging advanced technologies started to outpace his abilities. Futures contracts allow businesses to hedge against risks by agreeing to buy or sell something at a predetermined price at a specific date. These contracts have attracted not only businesses but also speculators who have no interest in the actual commodity. They merely place bets on price fluctuations, turning it into a lucrative game. Nav was adept in this game, but the emerging high-frequency trading methods using cutting-edge technology and fast algorithms made it increasingly difficult for him to keep up, eventually outpacing his remarkable ability. Outsmarting the rigged system. Nav, a talented trader, faces challenges with the rise of high-frequency trading technology used by powerful investors, which leads to the development of his own system, AutoTrader. This innovative program allows him to beat the skewed market and make tremendous profits, overcoming the limitations of his working-class background and leveling the playing field against the big hedge funds. In a time where high-frequency trading was becoming more prevalent, Nav struggled to keep up with the rapid pace that new technology had enabled. These state-of-the-art computer programs gave a significant advantage to those who could afford them, such as big hedge funds, making the market feel rigged against Nav and others like him. As a talented, working-class trader, Nav felt cheated and targeted by these powerful entities. Thus, he decided to take matters into his own hands, devising a way to outsmart the advanced algorithms. Nav collaborated with a computer programmer to create a system that could manipulate the data that these algorithms were reading. This strategy, known as spoofing, involved placing large orders to influence asset prices, only to withdraw them later. Although spoofing was an age-old trading tactic, Nav's newly developed system, called AutoTrader, took it a step further. By executing these deceptive orders at incredible speeds, AutoTrader was able to impact futures contract prices, driving them up or down before automatically withdrawing the orders. This allowed Nav to swoop in and make profitable purchases before the market could react. Nav's AutoTrader enabled him to outwit the algorithms he once struggled against. His innovative system, rooted in his determination to level the playing field, brought him immense financial success, surpassing even professional athletes' earnings. In doing so, Nav overcame the barriers set by his background in the seemingly rigged market, proving that talent and perseverance can triumph in the face of adversity. The mysterious market crash. Nav, a lone trader, operated his AutoTrader program from his childhood bedroom, earning nearly £900,000 per day. On May 6, 2010, the markets experienced a massive crash, and fingers were pointed at various potential causes, including terrorist attacks, unusual futures contracts, and even perfect storm situations. However, an anonymous trader known as Mr. X used his software to analyze the crash data and determined that a single entity was responsible. After presenting his findings to the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, they traced the entity to Nav. 5 years after the crash, British police officers arrived at Nav's parents' house and charged him with fraud and market manipulation. In the quiet town of Hounslow, Nav was earning almost £900,000 per day trading for himself from his childhood bedroom. The enigmatic trader had developed an AutoTrader program that could place massive orders and strategically remove them. On May 6, 2010, the markets plummeted into a shocking crash, and the immediate cause was a subject of rampant speculation. While authorities scrambled to find answers, they attributed the crash to everything from a terrorist attack to a mistake by a lone trader or even an unusual volume of futures contracts sold by a large mutual fund. A report even suggested the event was induced by a perfect storm, akin to the circumstances leading to World War I. However, an anonymous trader in Chicago, simply identified as Mr. X, decided to take matters into his own hands. Armed with his own analytical software, he dissected the crash data, honing in on a single entity that seemed to be the true instigator. Believing that this entity was a big financial institution, he presented his findings to the Commodity Futures Trading Commission. Upon further investigation, the commission identified the mysterious entity as Navsar, which was eventually traced back to the unassuming house in Hounslow where Nav still lived with his parents. On April 21, 2015, British police officers knocked on the door, and Nav was finally charged with fraud and market manipulation, bringing the long search for the crash's instigator to a close. The Enigma of Navinder Sarao. After serving time and cooperating with authorities, Navinder Sarao became both an inspiration and a controversial figure in the world of finance. The case raises critical questions concerning responsibility for the flash crash, the validity of spoofing, and whether Sarao's actions make him a hero, a villain, or something else entirely. Navinder Sarao spent 4 months in London's Wandsworth prison and was extradited to the US before being sentenced in January 2020. Instead of more prison time, the Chicago judge ordered a year of house arrest in Hounslow, thanks to his cooperation and education on spoofing methods provided to the U.S. authorities. Sarao's case left probing questions for the financial world. First, was he genuinely responsible for the flash crash? Economist Andrei Kirilenko, who led the initial crash investigation, believed that Sarao's actions did not cause it as they were not statistically significant. Second, is spoofing inherently bad? John Arnold, a renowned trader and hedge fund manager, argued in a Bloomberg piece that spoofing served as a necessary counterbalance against damaging behavior from high-frequency traders. Regardless of these debates, both spoofing and the worst behavior of high-frequency traders were banned due to the flash crash's fallout. With all these developments, Sarao has become a perplexing figure. Is he a hero or a villain? Many traders saw him as an inspiration, dubbing him the Hound of Hounslow, comparing him to the Wolf of Wall Street, and asserting that he took on the hedge fund Goliaths. Despite admiration from some, the trader known as Mr. X, who contributed to Sarao's arrest, regarded him as a common criminal who cheated ordinary people out of money. Moreover, unlike a modern-day Robin Hood, Sarao did not redistribute his wealth but instead used the stolen money for personal gain. So, who is Navinder Sarao, a hero, a villain, or an enigma in the world of finance?
In Flash Crash, we unravel the enigmatic narrative of Navinder Singh Sarao, a skilled trader who challenged the financial world's Goliaths from his childhood bedroom. His extraordinary story raises vital questions about the role of technology in financial markets, the morality of market manipulation, and the fairness of wealth distribution. With Nav's case prompting new regulations to curb rampant malpractices, the story becomes a powerful reminder of how one man's actions can trigger repercussions as massive as a financial market crash, and the legal consequences that follow. Ultimately, the question remains, was Nav a hero who exposed the flawed system or a criminal who profited from it?